earlier, Taco John's is known for their potato olays, round bites of crunchy potato cooked fresh and sprinkled with their signature blend of spices.
They're so good. Bob Carinci, Vice President for Menu Strategy and Innovation at Taco John's, is here to talk more about their famous new potato olay dishes. Bob, thanks so much for joining us from the kitchen. Great to have you with us. Talk to us about these new potato olay inventions.
Yeah, good morning, Chris and Melanie. Welcome to the Taco John's Test Kitchen. You know, potato lays are iconic to Taco John's. It's funny, when we mention the name Taco John's, the people, the first thing they say is potato lays. And so we've had these and we love them, and we've done so much with them, and we said, you know, we really want to take these to another dimension. And so we started creating here in the test kitchen. You can see Lisa and Chef Carl here in the test kitchen. You know, they're here every day just putting out different food and trying new things. And we said, what can we do with potato lays to really just take them to a new way of eating for our guests? So what we did is we combined them with a variety of ingredients, things that are things you know, like with some bacon and some cheese or some ranch dressing, or some real different things like you're showing right there with the potato lays, our donut bites, our cream cheese icing, our chocolate and bacon. And it sounds really odd, but I'll tell you what, it tastes really great. And we also did a flamin' hot version because we know there are people who like some spice. And so we wanted to create something special there.
Wow,
I can vouch for the dessert ones, Bob. They are fantastic.
And where did all these ideas come from? There's so many different ones. The Cheetos, like you said, the dessert one. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, well, you know, Chef Carl and Lisa and us here in the test kitchen, we'll actually come up with probably 25 to 30 different concepts. And we just continue to sort those concepts down. We sort them down not only amongst ourselves, but then we get in front of consumers, because there's no one here at the Taco John's Support Center that has a golden palate, that knows exactly what the guest wants. We really have to get out in front of them and show them. So we did some consumer research over in Sioux Falls with some of our guests, and they helped us hone down what would be the best flavors for these loaded potato lays.
Hey, Bob, last time we talked to you, you said something I thought that was very powerful. You said, hey, you know, Chris, a lot of people think of fast food as people sort of whipping food together, but hey, I'm a chef, our partner's a chef, and there's a lot of TLC that goes into our food. Talk to us more about that.
Yeah, you know, we actually, we are culinary driven. Chef Carl and I are both graduates of culinary schools. And, you know, one of the things that we find very important in order to develop food is to eat. We have to try food. And we try food across the country. We try food in Mexico. We really are trying to not be authentic in what we do, but to, excuse me, but to be just in trend with what the guest wants and creating flavors that they like. And so the only way to do that really is to see what's out there. And so we enjoy going out and trying things and then bringing them back here into the test kitchen, and then again honing those down, and then getting them in front of consumers and honing things down with them.
Do you have a favorite one out of all of these choices? I mean, we kind of nibbled at each one and they're all so great, but is there one that you kind of like more than the rest?
You know, it's kind of like when you ask a parent, excuse me, who their favorite child is. You know, I love them all, and Chef Carl and Lisa have done a terrific job with them. And it really, I do. You know, that's the nice thing about them. There's so much variety that one day I can have bacon ranch, and the next day I can have flamin' hot Cheetos, and then I can have a breakfast one in the morning. So we really tried to create variety with our 7 different varieties we have.
So these are available now. Bob, I'm sure your arm's getting tired. You're doing a great job holding up the camera there. But anything else you want to share with us or show us there in the kitchen?
Well, no, and you talked about where ideas are coming from and what we're doing next. Well, one of the things we want to do, because we really believe that the guests are going to love these flamin' hot Cheetos and these different varieties we did. But, you know, people who really create some cool stuff are the people who work in our restaurants. And so we're putting a challenge out to them. If they were to create the next loaded potato lay, what would it be? And so we really want to take a look from them, what they have. And hopefully when you see phase 2 coming out of Loaded Potato Lays, you may see something from one of the people who work in the restaurants there in Fargo.
Can you give us a hint? What's in that secret spicy blend that you guys put on the potato lays?
You know, I don't even know.
Oh, you don't even know. Okay. Bob, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Keep creating because we love it up here in the Red River Valley, my friend.
Sounds great. Thank you, Chris and Melanie.
Thank you. Have a great day. All right, stay with us. Coming up, local businesses that support you and your ability to breastfeed your child. Coming up right after this.